totally destroyed. As you can see here, this is really all that's left. 3rd Street here, and I'll get out of the way. You can see a tree fell onto a house. The wheels of innovation are spinning in the mid-state. Social media really lit up with images of the rare event. Developers I spoke with say if Sears and Bon-Ton move out, housing, maybe even yours, could be moving in. I'm here at Rockefeller Center, just steps away from an international hub for gaming innovation. Philadelphia's smart kiosks have a couple capabilities. You can get free Wi-Fi, stream Eagles games, and even charge your phone. Her message? The importance of finding your voice and the power of sharing your story. Well, you can bet on sports gambling coming to Pennsylvania, and that's because lawmakers already passed a bill supporting it early last year. Beauty Blender is a booming business. 17 of these egg-shaped sponges are sold every minute. You don't have to wear pink unless you're seeing the show on Wednesday. That's amazing! They're here instead to act as helpers.
Please take your food.
Right now, your weapon is outfitted with one of these cameras. Yes, PennDOT has just finished rolling out this new technology across the state, and groups like Rapid Transit say it hasn't just improved things for their riders, but their drivers as well. Parents called for the superintendent to step down. The study says from 2000 to 2017, many organs that could have been used to save lives were not. According to Forbes, over 85 billion robocalls are made every year. If you've gotten one of these calls, you know how annoying they can be. So I asked an expert if there's any way to stop them. It was the Starbucks arrest seen around the world. 1 year after 2 black men were arrested at this Philadelphia Starbucks, we check in with the 2 eyewitnesses. Some of these diabolical displays took weeks to make, and the creators say even the most bravest of guests are sure to get shivers.
What are you doing there? Are you trespassing in my house?
Can I do it?
You can do it.
All right, green button. A laser cut like this takes just over 11 minutes to make.
To the moon.
PBS 39 is exploring the next giant leap.
The Artemis program intends to land astronauts on the south pole of the moon in 5 years.
That space has vast untapped resources that could help us create a sustainable life here on Earth.
The Lehigh Valley is playing a big role in NASA's next adventure.
To build the spacecraft, it takes tens of thousands.
Help PBS 39 launch this initiative as we discover how some of the region's brightest minds are working to make their journey a reality. Seniors at Williams Valley High School say when they added up those votes for prom king and queen, part of it was about popularity, but it was really kindness that counted most.
Everybody gets a paper and you circle who you want to be the king and queen.
The votes are in, and Brianna Wright is now prom queen.
Brought to tears. That's super special for those kids to do something for a Down syndrome child.
Known as Queen Bee around the hallways, Brianna loves to show people she cares about them.
She's a very, very prominent member of our student body, and you know, she's a great example of how people need to treat each other all the time.
She's nice, lovable. Everyone loves her.
Known for her high fives and hugs, the 18-year-old won the hearts of the student body, who says this year's win was about being kind, not just popular.
That status stuff, like we're in a small school and everyone kind of thinks that's dumb.
She just looked like a princess.
She may be a queen, but her mom says Brianna is really a social butterfly.
If you're friends with Bree, you got a friend for life.
Brianna's favorite part of the night, dancing with the prom king.
I'm happy and I'm very nervous.
I just want to thank the kids from Williams Valley that did this for her. I'm so proud of you and so thankful. You really made her night, and she'll remember it for the rest of her life, I'm sure.
Now, Brianna really connected with this senior class of 2018, so much so that even though she's not graduating this year, she will be walking down the aisle on graduation day with all of her friends. Well, this new tech has a lot of cool capabilities, and employees who've been trained on it say it's already streamlining their workday. A few years ago, Joe Strechay landed a gig as a consultant for Marvel's Daredevil. Like Joe, the main character is blind.
Any profession you name, I can name a person with a disability who does that.
Around the office, he's got some superhero-like skills of his own.
When I'm using my screen reader, I can read about 400 words per minute.
Joe is helping to roll out new digital tools to help PA's disabled workforce. The assistive tech from Microsoft includes training in programs like Excel and PowerPoint and makes writing and reading easier through dictation, larger fonts, and text with colored overlays for people with dyslexia.
Our goal is to make this the norm. Get people thinking about universal design when they're creating documents, PowerPoints, spreadsheets.
Users may log into their computers via facial recognition, and video conference calls now feature closed captioning for the hearing impaired.
If you have the right technology, training, and access to information, you are equal to anyone you go against.
He believes this kind of access will help people with disabilities advance, and businesses like the Philadelphia Eagles say they're committed to hiring people with these skills.
Jeffrey Lurie, his brother has autism, and he wants to make sure that all the businesses that are working with the Philadelphia Eagles are also considering the hiring of individuals with autism, but also individuals with disability.
Now, about 900 employees enrolled in the first round of training. The state says the goal is to have all state employees trained in the near future.